If you're in your 30s or 40s, long workouts aren't just unnecessary, they might actually be holding you back. Science shows that shorter, more efficient workouts deliver the same results in less time. So today I'll show you how to train smarter, not longer. You're busy, you have a career, responsibilities, maybe even a family. So who has time for 90-minute gym sessions? Back in my 20s, I lived in the gym. I literally worked in the gym 12 hours a day. But now I run a business, I have other priorities, and honestly, I don't want to spend hours training every day. And I know you probably don't either. So here's the good news. You don't have to. And studies show that short, higher intensity workouts deliver the same, if not better results than long gym sessions. Dr. Martin Gibala's research proves that sprint interval training can match endurance workouts in a fraction of the time. So how do you actually train smarter? Let's break it down. Step one, you're going to focus on the essentials. Most people overcomplicate their training. You don't need 12 different exercises. You need 3 simple movement patterns: push, pull, and legs. For pushing exercises, we've got push-ups, dips, dumbbell presses. This builds up your chest and shoulders. If you struggle, you can start with simple incline push-ups. For the pull, we've got pull-ups or lat pull-downs. This strengthens your back and posture. If you can't do pull-ups, you can start with assisted variations or hanging variations. Finally, we've got legs, and you can train your legs with things like goblet squats, lunges, deadlifts, single leg deadlifts. These movements build lower body strength, control, and stability. I used to think that I needed endless variations to make any sort of progress, but once I committed to these basics, my strength shot up without any wasted effort. But what about core work, I hear you say? Well, if you're doing these correctly, your core is already being trained, so you don't need extra ab workouts. And to be honest, over the last 14 years of coaching, I've seen my clients make massive progress just by mastering these fundamentals without spending hours at the gym each week. Tip number 2, you're going to train more frequently, not harder. This one's a complete game changer. Training more frequently, even just for 20-30 minutes a session, beats going all out once or twice a week. And why? The main reason is because your body thrives on movement. Waiting 2 days between workouts makes you stiff and slows your progress. Just think about dancers, martial artists, gymnasts. They train daily without burning out. You don't need extreme recovery times if your sessions are short and focused. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Don't I need rest days to recover? Actually, short, frequent sessions make you feel stronger, better, and more mobile. And my clients always ask, won't I overtrain? The answer is not at all. Training more frequently doesn't mean going all out. It means staying active without exhaustion. So you can start with 3 30-minute sessions a week and adjust as you go. You'll build consistency, strength, and momentum without burnout. Tip number 3, use supersets for efficiency. If you're short on time, supersets are your best friend. This means pairing 2 exercises back to back with little rest, no waste of time, just efficient training. So some examples would be push-ups and deadlifts, which will train your chest and legs, goblet squats and chin-ups, which will be your legs and back. These pairings work great because you're resting one body part, your upper body, while you're training the other, your lower body. You can also mix strength with flexibility, which is my favorite way of staying mobile while training. So I'm going to train chin-ups, and then I'm going to do some hip mobility. So I'll do a hip flexor stretch, or I'm going to do some glute bridges and then a chest opener whilst I'm doing those glute bridges or deadlifts. This is a great strategy if you tend to skip stretching, like everyone, at the end of the workout. Tip number 4, short workouts reduce injury risk. Let's talk about injury prevention. One of the biggest reasons people get injured is they train too long, get fatigued, and their form breaks down. But when you train smarter, you stay injury-free. Shorter sessions make it easier to keep your movement quality high. Less fatigue means lower injury risk and faster recovery. I used to think longer workouts meant better results, but when I cut my training in half and focused on quality, I felt stronger and, most importantly, pain-free. And if you're worried about mobility, you don't need hour-long stretching sessions. You can build mobility into your training so you stay strong and flexible at the same time. And all of this makes your routine sustainable. It's much easier to show up for 30 minutes than a 90-minute one. Why this works in your 30s? Look, unless you're a competitive bodybuilder, you don't need to train like one. Most of us just want to feel strong, move well, and look good without spending hours at the gym each week. By training smarter, not harder, you'll stay consistent, recover better, and build a body that's ready for life, not just for showing off in the mirror. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you prefer longer routines like 90 minutes plus, or do you like those 30-minute workouts? Drop a comment below. And if you're serious about training smarter, not harder, check out our free 30-day program. It's built for busy professionals just like you, so you can get stronger, move better, and feel fitter without wasting time. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching, and remember, train smarter, not harder.